Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Throwing to start this game. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
He'll call his own number. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Offense to the line, second down. They're throwing it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Third down, the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28. Design quarterback run here. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo?
Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
To throw here on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up second and 1 at most.
At the 39-yard line.
They're still give to Kamara. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
And the Saints.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
They'll go play action. Buying some time right. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw.
Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Drawing out the design keeper. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll pass it this time. He gets it to Fant. At the 20. Through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of
Saints ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
He's running with it. Has room down the left sideline. Here he goes again. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you want your quarterback to, number 1, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. First play is a design run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. This gets the 1st and more. Keeps himself upright. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. They go play action on first down. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Back to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a win on the road for the Saints. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
Shut up! Let's go! Here we go, set! Ready? Come on, set, go! Here we go, here we go! Down! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready? Ready, ready? Set, go! Set! Put! Set! Set! Ready! 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 Go! Let's go now! Hut, hut. Shut up! Ready?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints. Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints, his guys heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Back deep for Olave. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle.
The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Side into the hands of Olave. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing now from the gun. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
He'll drop to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession.
Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
The first down pass.
Out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. They get Eric McCoy, the center, on that one.
Still first down.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's on the guard, Isaac Seumalo. He'll look to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that'll... The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 18.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. For the middle. That one caught by Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian Watson, touchdown, New Orleans. Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. He works free, right side. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown. Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Saints. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for.
The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. You think quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day, it's pretty good. 3 on the ground? That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash...
Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays. Now, faking the give, he'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard, and he'll be taken down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will score again. Touchdown, New Orleans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than...
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. On 1st down, they'll start out with Camara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. This one complete right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage. And he knocks it away. Saints offense ready to get back at it. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll begin with a zone read. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. So that is going to set the new standard for quarterbacks. This one a win for the visiting Saints. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.